Greetings, my friends. Believe it or not, I've already said that once today. I've done what I'm about to do once before, but because I tried to play along with the track to help you, it wouldn't allow me to upload it, so I'm here again. Well, it's the first time for you, but the second time for me, irritatingly. Right, okay, time in a bottle. We've done part one, which was the intro. I'll go over it very quickly for you, as I've already played it about 500 times today. We will have done that a week ago, you know, on part one, and now we're going to look at the verses. Part two, verses. Okay, so download your paperwork. It's important. It's all of it was put up last time. I'll put it up again. Look at the blue link, and it'll be there again. For those new to the channel, okay, these are your your 12 frets on your guitar. This is where your fingers are going to go. This is all unique to me. I've put some lyrics at the top as well, so to help you, to show you where you are within the track. Down here are where your fingers, what the strings that you're going to play. 1 to 6, of course, 6 strings. Anything in a bracket, you'll play those particular strings together. In this case, we've got a 2 and a 1, so you'd play 2 and 1 together. You'll get the idea as we go along. All right, so make sure you download that stuff now. The whole song's there anyway, so you probably already got this. But it's important that you look at it while I'm doing the tutorial, because I'm not going to be hanging around telling you what fingers to put where. They're already on the paperwork, and you'll only get bored if I waffle on, and you'll go off and watch telly. So there we are. Right, verse. If I could save time in a bottle. That's the verse where you start singing, obviously. Right, so this is what we're going to do. Do that again. Okay, now the good news is, for those people that did the intro, the chords that we're going to play for this first part are exactly the same. There's no difference, so your left hand will know exactly what to do if you've already done it before. What is different is the pick. Slight change on the pick. Now, why am I doing it on electric? Because I lent my acoustic to my son and I have yet to get it back. And apart from that, it just lets you all know that you can play these things on whatever instrument you want. I'm using this one rather than another acoustic because it's got a slightly wider neck and my fingers are getting too fat for me Takamine these days. So anyway, that's another point. Let's get straight in. Now, little rule of the fingers, finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, make sure that they play the correct strings. Your thumb will look after your 4, 5 and 6, as is usually the case. So, first thing I'm going to do, 4, 3, 2 and 1 together. Then 3, 4, 3. And you count, your beats to the bar are 1 and 2 and 3 and. If you say that and you get to the and after the 3, you've done enough. If you end up, get to 2 and you're thinking, hang on, is that it? You haven't done enough. I'll do it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is stretch to this 5th string at the 4th fret. Your thumb is now coming from the 4th to the 5th. Everything else to do with the pick that we've just done is the same, except for that first note. Now listen to that. When you go to play that 4 and then a 3, because that finger's there, it's going to lie across and touch the 4th string. It just is, Even Jim Croce, if you listen to the track, you listen to the left-hand side of your speakers, which is the guitar that we're doing. It's 2 guitars, one's on the right with the dubs, one's on the left, which is the main one. You can hear he's making fluffs all over the place, He just is, it just happens. How can we get rid of that particular fluff? Let's have a look at it. Well, get rid of that finger. By the time that 4th string comes around, this note will have died out. Should we find out and see if that's correct? Sounded great to me. Let's do that. So when you get to that 4th string, get rid of it, okay? 5, 3, 2 and 1, 4, 3. Okay, up to your next shape, which is the same as the intro. 5, 3, 2 and 1, 4, 3. should be able to manage those. I'll do that again from the top. Next shape, same as the intro. Same pick, by the way. 5, 3, 2, 1, 3, 4, 3. Alright, so we've got this. You can hear my strings buzzing because this electric is a little bit slim, to be honest. Okay, to the next shape. Same as you've done page 5, by the way. On to the next shape. Same pick. You'll know it's there and there. Look at the paperwork. Okay, this is the lyric at the top of it. It's the first thing that I'd like to do. Okay, so 5, 3, 2 and 1, 3, 4, 3. The first thing that, and then we've got our little run. Now that run is exactly the same as the run in the intro. There's no difference whatsoever. So I'm not going to tell you how to do it again. Okay, go and look at the other tutorial, alright? It's there. Because I know what will happen if I keep going over stuff and waffle on, then you'll just get bored and go and watch the telly, you know. Not that there's anything on. The telly's shit at the moment, isn't it? It's crap. Depresses me. So I'm glad you're here. Alright, so let's see where we're up to. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to... Alright. Back to D minor. Same pick as before. Now, this is almost the same as the beginning, but you're going to miss a couple of shapes out. You'll see when we get to it. Same pick. 4, 3, 2 and 1, 3, 4, 3. But instead of doing the horrible stretchy one, he moves straight to the next chord. Alright, it's all on the paperwork, so you know you can't miss it. Same pick again. And I'll look at the lyric. Is to save every day till it. So I'll do it again. Is to save every day till it. And then eternity. Onto the next page. That F shape, or that, not F, of course it's not F, it's a G minor 6 with a flattened, with a B in there, what is it? Oh, I don't know, with a B in there, according to my notes. Who cares? One finger there, one finger there. Same pick, 5, 3, 2 and 1, 3, 4, 3. I'm going to take it from the beginning of that section. Okay, now, the next shape, put your third finger on the bass string at the 3rd fret, take the other one off. Little finger remains. Now, your pick is almost identical, but slightly different. A bit easier, really, because you're going to play 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. You're not doing that double pick with the 1. When you've done that, put your first finger on the bass string at the 1st fret, and put your second finger on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. Same pick, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. So I'll take it from the beginning of page 9. We're almost at the end, by the way. Let me do that again. I'm checking my finger and myself. I'm looking at my notes to check, just as I want you to do. Good. Now, when I've done that, we're going to play a G minor, but we're not going to instinctively jump to a bar chord. We're going to take this finger here and this second finger, and we're just going to move them into the same fret as the little finger. Okay, a bit of a squeeze, but it's much easier. It sounds much nicer to not lose contact with the strings. And we're going to play 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, and the and is missing. What does that mean? 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and, because we're going to play a little run and we want to have time in the half beat to get to the next shape. Let me play from the beginning of page 9 again. Now I'll try and sing that bit. And an eternity passes away. Wrong finger, shit. Eternity passes away just to send them with. Should I say send them? Should have been spend them. And then our little run. So we've got this. Right, it's a nice little run. Similar to the first one, but a bit different. Let's look at what it is. Second finger on the second string, second fret, all the 2s. 5 and 2 together, you're done. Third finger on the second string, third fret. First finger now on the 5th string at the second fret. 5 and 2 together, then a 3, and then a 1. Let me put that together with the first shape. Bring your first finger down to your second string now, and you're going to hammer on and pull off with your second finger. 5 and 2. First finger off now, play the second string open, and then play the second string again at the second fret. Now, I've told, on my paperwork, I've said put a second finger there. It depends what you're going to do. This run is going to take us back into a verse. But when we've done the second verse, this same run is going to take us into the middle section, which we've yet to do. So if we're going to go back into the verse, what I would suggest is on that last one where I've said put a 2, you could try putting a 3. And why would I suggest that? You know, I'll show you. So we've got... You can go from there. Straight back. Get the idea? You can go straight back into there. So they're the whole verses. You should have got up to page 10. You repeat the verse exactly as we've just done now. You will get to that run, and then you will do that little sorry, let me just... Then the next bit we're going to do is, is the middle section. Well, there never seems to be enough time. You're going to play a D. Now, before I put the tutorial up, which I'm going to do now actually, so by the time you've watched this one, the next one should be ready to go. You're going to play a D. Instead of doing it like this, a D major, and have all this faffing around and trying to get your fingers, do it like this, one finger across 3 strings, second finger there, and it just makes it a lot easier to get to. All right, so when you've done that run for the little run for the second time, use your second finger, as it says on the thing. Watch this. Sorry about the fluffing, by the way, but it's a little bit tight on the electric. Okay. And now that's why I put a 2 on my paperwork, because I know I'm going to be going straight to there. However, I didn't want to write a whole new verse out. Couldn't be arsed. Couldn't be bothered. Jesus Christ. Got life to lead and everything. On that note, I'm going to disappear for 10 minutes, come back, have a cup of coffee, and then I'll get on to the middle section. All right. So hopefully enjoy this one. Any problems, if you get stuck, you're always welcome to message me, and I promise you I'll get stuck in again. But the paperwork I've given you, I swear to God, is idiot proof. Follow it. Look at my tutorial at the same time. Don't try and busk your way through it and think, and then start moaning, saying, oh, I couldn't see your fingers. That's why I've put them on paper for you with individual dots to tell you exactly where they go, and the right hand to tell you exactly where they go. You won't see anything like it anywhere on the internet. You really won't. So download the paperwork first, get it ready, and as I'm blabbing and talking to you on this tutorial, follow it and you'll say, oh, I know what he means. He's not as daft as he looks. On that note, I'll leave it with you. Take care. Bye bye.